Hello and welcome to Storytime. I am your Storytime reader, Ms Nikki. Today's read aloud is titled Bindu's Bindis. Bindu is the name of the little girl on the cover who is the main character, and this is her grandmother. Bindi is a Sanskrit word for the colored dot worn in the center of their foreheads, just like the one I'm wearing too. Bindis are worn in the Indian subcontinent, particularly amongst Hindus. Some wear bindis daily and some wear them only when dressing up for holidays or religious ceremonies. In Hinduism, bindis are worn to activate the area associated with the third eye, also called the mind's eye or inner eye. While a bindi can have religious meaning, it's also worn as a fashion statement or for decorative purposes. Bindi has many names in other Indian languages as well, such as tikli, kunkun, and tilo. Bindis come in powder and liquid form, and they are even available as a set in little packets with an adhesive backing so you can easily stick them on your forehead and reuse them. Bindis come in all sorts of shapes, colors, and sizes, as you will hear in today's story. So let's read and find out about Bindu's Bindis. Bindu's Bindis, written by author Supriya Kelkar and illustrated by Parvati Pillai. Every month, Bindu's Nani sent her a new set of bindis from India. Bindu adored her bindis. She wore them to the temple. She wore them on holidays. She wore them at home. Packet upon packet, shape after shape, the choices were endless. Lightning bolts were perfect for a brave day. Ovals were just the thing for a proud performance. And squiggly lines practically shouted, "I'm unique." One month, Nani brought the bindis in person. Bindu was so excited. She wore a brilliant oval bindi. She couldn't wait to see what Nani had on. But on the way back from the airport, Bindu suddenly wasn't feeling excited anymore. She wanted to slip her bindi off. She wanted to go home. Bindu watched Nani drum her fingers. She looked even more worried than Bindu, so Bindu squeezed her hand. When the murmurs outside got louder, Bindu talked over them so neither she nor Nani could hear them. And when Bindu and Nani felt the stares, Bindu held her head up high, and Nani did the same. After all, they loved to match. That evening, Nani drank chai and told stories of dancing in the rain back home for all the world to see. She even showed Bindu some new, old moves. Every day after school, Bindu would come home and pick out a bindi to match Nani. A flower on the forehead was just right for silly giggles. Diamonds twinkled with an adventurous wink, and circles did the trick for a festive feeling. Soon the time came for Bindu to wear her lightning bolt bindi to school. It was Bindu's first time wearing one there, so Nani made sure she matched her. But when it was Bindu's turn on stage, she suddenly wasn't feeling very brave. She wanted to slip her bindi off. She wanted to go home. "Do you want to wear circles?" "No," Bindu replied. "How about ovals?" Bindu shook her head. "Squiggly lines?" asked Nani. "I'm sick of feeling unique," said Bindu, refusing to move as her music started. Bindu looked nervous, so Nani squeezed her hand and got up on stage. Nani began to twirl. Some people stared. Nani almost stopped. But Bindu held her head up high, so Nani did the same. Nani shook her hips. Some people murmured, so Bindu cheered over them, swaying along to the music in her seat. And soon everyone began to cheer. Bindu neared the stage. She watched as the lights made Nani's bindi sparkle until she couldn't tell what shape it was, or wasn't. Bindu couldn't let Nani do their new old moves alone. After all, they loved to match. So Bindu bravely got up on stage with Nani, twirled with Nani, and shook her hips with Nani. Because Bindu adored her bindis, she wore them to the temple, on holidays, at home. And she wore them for dancing with her Nani, for all the world to see. The end. I hope you enjoyed this wonderful picture book about self-confidence, acceptance, and learning about bindis. And like Bindu and Nani, hold your head up high and always be proud of who you are and where you come from. Join me soon for another story. Until then, take care of yourself and each other and stay curious.